Hey guys, before the video starts, some things have changed. Okay, you're watching the Snyder Cut review, and I forgot to change some stuff. Uh, my opinions have changed about the movie. I actually liked it and didn't think it was bad. It was still, some parts were terrible, but overall, it's still a good movie. Better than the original. I forgot to explain that Flash can time travel, which was a big deal. It actually is a big deal. And I forgot to say that before watching the Snyder Cut, I have finished watching Justice League Unlimited, and oh my god, is that a good show! Like, this is what a Justice League thing should be. It's worse than everything. So Justice League related after that point. Anyway, that's it, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Bye. Hey there, guys, Trevor McDoof here, and this is another movie review. Movie review. I'm sorry, it's very late in the night. I just watched it. Uh, if you all know, I after I watch a film, I do that I want to make a review of. I do it right away because so it's still fresh in my memory. But this time I didn't do like I usually do, like take notes during the movie. Because this was a 4 hour long movie. Do you know what I watched? If you looked at the thumbnail, you saw it. I watched the Snyder Cut of Justice League. Okay. I don't know how to do this, but we're gonna get a 20 minute video out of this, I hope. I'm fine with 15, but this is different, so I don't know how long it will take. But who knows? I have a lot to talk about this one. This is okay, it's still bad. I mean, there's stuff that I still hate about it. But oh my gosh, is it better than the original film? Like, the original film is bad. I am juggling. I haven't watched it. I didn't watch the first film first and then the Snyder Cut. I literally just watched the Snyder Cut, but I still remember what I watched in in Justice League. That was a terrible movie, and I hate it so much. DC do better. Anyway, uh, okay. First thoughts. I think it's better. For what reasons? I'll talk about them. So in the original film, they had this family, right? It's from wherever Steppenwolf. Oh yeah, they changed Steppenwolf's design. It still looks bad, but better than the original. I think there's one reason why he doesn't have a helmet that is not part of his armor. So basically, in the original, he had a helmet on, but in this one, he just has the whole armor, but the helmet comes with it, and I really like that. That's really cool, and it retracts too. So it's not he doesn't have to take it off. It's just like nanobots, I think, or it's something like nanobots from Iron Man or from Avengers Infinity War. It's really late. um, so I really like the new. I like the Steppenwolf design better than the original. Uh, there's some cons though. There is one con that a major con that I really had to talk about. There is no color. There is no light. I mean, I don't know what Zack Snyder's style is, but people say that all his movies are dark and like cool. This is just Justice League though, kind of. It's still fine because one, the climax is actually better for one reason only. It is not orange for some reason. Why was it orange? I do not know. But hey, who cares? It is dark and that makes sense. Anyway, let's jogging from 4 hours ago. What do I? Let's start from the beginning. Okay, if you know from the original, we start off with seeing Superman's lip. Okay, I think it was still there. It was really hard to see because he's not in most of the movie, but I think it was still there. I didn't have a closer look. I was very far away from the TV, aka it was like a couple of feet away from me. I think it was still there. It looks still really still looks bad, but it kind of looks better. It's not noticeable from unlike the first one. Oh my gosh, people! I would you could notice that far away. But gosh, that looks terrible. Anyway, but we actually start off at the end of actually kind of the end of Batman v Superman. That's also a bad film that Zack Snyder also made. Gosh, did he make it? I don't. 1 minute. Man v Superman. Yes, I am searching it up. Yep. Okay. Anyway, it's still fun. Not the film. Not this one though. Uh, but we start off with everyone's reaction to Superman screaming after he dies. That's how we start the movie. And we also see Lex Luthor in front of Steppenwolf, I think. Yeah, I think so. But it was still fine for what it was. Okay, here's the thing. This is a rated R film, but literally all there is just blood. That's it. I mean, there's no gore. It's just blood. Maybe some decapitation. Actually, yeah, there is a Okay, let's talk about the main villain because this is why I take notes because I'm just juggling everywhere. Okay, whatever. Um. Okay, let's just start from the beginning. I already talked about the very beginning. I'm trying to joggle my memory. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This this is okay. One thing, the music is kind of terrible. It's still fine for what it is, but gosh, do they play the same exact thing every single time? When Wonder Woman's there, ooh, Wonder Woman theme. When they're battling, ooh, the same battle theme. No, they literally use the same battle theme. I think every single time they use one. I think there's only like 5 tracks, and they use it like 15 times each. It is obnoxious, and I hate it. Anyway, we see Batman going on a mountain on a horse, going to see, you know where Batman was going to see Aquaman. Yeah, we get to see that adventure. He's just on a horse, like so. We're in this movie, okay. Then everything goes to chorus. Batman meets Aquaman. Blah blah blah. They talk. Then for some reason, when Aquaman leaves, people start to sing, and like, okay, that's cool. Give me color though, because they all look dead. I was interested in that, but they all look dead that I would immediately like I don't want to do this anymore. Anyway, then I think we joggling my memory. Okay, who cares? They haven't changed a lot. Okay, let's talk about other stuff. Okay, do you know what I think about this film? I think they tried to make a singular movie for each and every character, a mini movie. So I think they just made a mini movie for each and every character. Like we get to see where they are right now, what they're doing, what black story, I guess. But I don't care. We already got one film, and we're getting another film. That's what I think. This was recorded. Literally, this was during I don't know. Anyway, then we go somewhere in America. I think I don't know. Anyway, um, now we go to America. Oh yeah, People are sad because Superman's dead. Boom, boom, boom. No, not really. It's better than the original where they just had a montage like the world is bad because Superman's dead. No, people just Superman and stuff. And Lois Lane's there giving coffee to Henry. Yes, I remember the cop's name because he's my favorite character. Henry will never die. I think his name was Henry. Hold on, let me check. Cast, where are you? Show me Henry. Do not have Henry. They will pay for what they have done. Okay, whatever. Uh, anyway, we go to London where the robbery with Wonder Woman happened, and we actually get to see the people actually attacking instead of just shooting that one person, going bop 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 upstairs, bop 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 bomb. We actually get to see the whole journey when they get out of the car. That is to rob it, to blow it up, and there's really nothing changing about this scene. Actually, they really put. Okay, another problem I have. They really do long shot. They really take a long time establishing these shots. Like, okay, with this scene, Wonder Woman's throwing up the briefcase with the bomb. In the original, it was quick and fast. So, I guess to get into the action, this one is slow. And, like, you're just throwing a bomb. I don't care. This is literally in the first third, first six. I gotta say, this is in the first part. There's 7 parts in the epilogue, so that means 8. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to. Whatever. Uh, anyway, let's go back. Anyway, they beat the villain. Also, for some reason, did Wonder Woman just like in the original she banged her bracelets together because I think she killed the person. I don't think so. I think she just. I'm trying to just remember that word. Whatever. Anyway, uh, we'll just talk about the characters. I think they talk about the characters better because of one character, Cyborg. They actually done bet. They actually made his character kind of better. Not really. It's the same character, but actually better. So we actually get the backstory of Cyborg of what happened on the accident day. And like, oh my gosh, I like this scene. We get to learn about, and we get a scene about him learning about his powers. Oh my gosh, why wasn't this in the original? I I am amazed that that wasn't in the original. It is a nice scene where Cyborg is going through like everyone's bank accounts and seeing that seeing one person not doing so well. She only has like $11 in her bank account, which like oh my gosh, she's poor. Then he gave her money, approximately $100,000 to be exact. She broke the code, guys. She's a hacker now. Anyway, I really like that scene. I really like cyborg scenes because they're all interesting, kind of. Most of the time, he's in this subworld where he is in his human form, and he's, I think, in the mother box because just trying to fix the seeing through stuff. Anyway, we learn more about Barry Allen too, aka he tried to work at a pet store, failed because he tried to save Iris, I think, from a very irresponsible driver. He dropped his hamburger and like I need to pick it up. And like, dude, watch where you're driving. You hit a hot dog stand. And also you almost killed a girl, but who cares about that? The hot dog stand. Anyway, it was a very long shot scene. They really dragged that out, saying, "I'm fast. You guys are slow because I'm too fast." Whoopa whoopa. Oh, save her. That took way too long, and I couldn't care less. Anyway, what else? Yeah, that's basically it about Flash. Aquaman. I mean, we get to see what's his face. Thank you, Kaz, for being up. Nudis Volke, Vol- Volko, the mentor in the Aquaman movie with long hair this time, talking about talking about become king. No, okay, fine. I'll drop your mother's trident here. I'm sorry for the Russian accent. I'm very tired. Anyway, as we're going forward, blah blah blah. Uh, Now here's one of my favorite scenes. Oh wait, no, we go to the Amazon island. We're talking with the Amazons. Amazon fighting Steppenwolf, and it's a pretty cool fight scene. Not really though, but still fine, fine in standard of better than the original. Anyway, after that, they really took a long time saying she would understand this arrow with blah 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 shoots the arrow, still talking, and we get this huge long shot, not long like in the camera angle, no, just a really long shot about the arrow flying through, hitting the temple, like bam, what up? And here's one of my favorite scenes. When Wonder Woman sees it, she doesn't just go to like Batman and say, "Hey, this is what's happening." No, she goes to the temple and like, yeah, I wanted to see that. I want to actually see her go to the temple. So she does. This will be a long review. I have to speed this up. And she goes into the temple, blah blah blah, put the arrow in, and gets to learn the history and get to learn what's happening right now. aka see pictures of the mother box and the main and dark side. And then she goes to Batman talking about the backstory about what happened. And I love this scene. We actually get to see the war instead of just people talking so quickly. We actually get to see the war, but one of my pro cons about this, the dark side in this war is not dark side, in my opinion. This dark side just seems so uh, not right. I haven't read a lot of comics, but I watched the Comic Historian. It's a great channel. You guys should follow, subscribe to him. Them. I won't put their links to the channel. Just search up Comic Historian. But every iteration of Darkseid, and I also saw clips in the movie. He is actually smart. This guy seems so brainless that he doesn't even seem like Darkseid. He also uses a weapon, and like I don't think that's right. He. Oh wait, this is just a cop. They just had to replace it with Steppenwolf. So yeah, that's basically what happens. Anyway, to talk about the fight scene, blah blah blah. Okay, I also really like the scene too. So when Aquaman saves the sailor, like the original, he sees some green blood and senses danger and knows that there might be danger. They got rid of that scene. He does not sense any danger. He just goes to the sea, not knowing that Atlantis might be attacked. And I really like that. Steppenwolf interrogates some Atlanteans about the mother box, blah blah blah. Oh, we can skip forward. This part's boring. Actually, here's one good part. Uh, in when Wonder Woman was going to meet Cyborg, Instead of him just appearing out of nowhere, he actually flies and lands. So like, okay, that's not a mystery where he went. Anyway, that's it. I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, they got rid of some scenes of the Flash. Do you know, like in the scene where Barry draws on the man's face? Yeah, they got rid of that, which I'm fine with because they actually have one funny scene that I remember. They got rid of a lot of scenes, and I'm happy about that. They got rid of the an alien took my husband, and so she's a girl scenes. So it's a she, and I hate those scenes, and I wish they got rid of them. And they did, and they got rid of the family scene, the family in danger scene too. So I'm happy with that. I'm not gonna make a whole review on this. Okay, let's just go straight to when they resurrect Superman. This scene's pretty okay. It's still good. But they changed some stuff. Instead of just going into this, they had to evacuate the whole entire area. But Cyborg's dad didn't believe it. But after seeing his son, he just went away. Blah blah blah. They faced Superman. Superman did not even talk at all. So there's no lines about Batman saying, "Yeah, I'm definitely bleeding." When Superman said, "Do you bleed?" Yeah, that's basically all gone. Henry's still alive though. He almost died, but Aquaman saved him. Yes. Anyway, Cyborg's dad died from a cube. Yeah, that's basically it. Because lasers with blah 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 pointing and blah blah blah. They got rid of a fighting scene, which yes, I do not like these scenes where they just fight for some reason. Anywho, Superman meets Lois. I blocked out during this part because one, it was also quiet, so I couldn't hear it. But I liked it kind of. Anyway, I already talked about the climax of how it's a lot better because it's actually dark and and just feels so much better. And let's just go to the ending. Uh, so you know in the scene where Superman's like, "What should I do?" Yeah, they got rid of it to Cyborg. They Superman already knew what to do. Cyborg was only already pulling it, and Superman was already ready to pull it. Also, Cyborg has extra hands, which better. That feels more like Cyborg than anything else, having extra hands. Also, Darkseid was there. Um, yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, uh, he did not even exit the boom tube. He was just standing there. They killed off. Also, they killed off Steppenwolf, not the parademons. They did it themselves. They punched him, bob, 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 and then Wonder Woman jumped and took her sword and decapitated him. And like, cool. And then when his body went into the boom tube, Darkseid stepped on his skull. It didn't even break. It just moved a bit. And then the boom tube closes, and they talk about what's gonna happen. And like, I like that. Anyway, the ending's basically the same. Instead of one thing, they did the Return of the King syndrome, aka they literally just pulled so many endings that I couldn't care. They had three endings. Real and no, four endings actually. They had the original ending, the Lex Luthor, which instead of him saying, "Why can't we have a team of our own?" I still hate Jesse Eisenberg being the Joker here. It does not feel right. No, wait, no, Lex Luthor. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Wait, okay, I'm gonna talk about this later. Um, talking to Slade, Deathstroke. Sorry. And that's fun. Instead of saying why can't we have a team of our own, Lex Luthor reveals Bruce Wayne's identity. Then we have ending 3 where we go to an alternate universe about and with the Joker. That's basically it. And then we have another ending where it was all a dream and Batman meets Martian Manhunter. And then the movie ends finally. But looking at the cast, there's a person called Adam, so we already know another superheroes in there, so who cares? Anyway, this movie is still terrible, but it's a good terrible. You could watch it and feel pleased. You just won't feel nice when it's a 4 hour long movie, so don't do that. If you want, just don't watch it. Don't. Anyway, uh, I want to end this. I want this video to be short. I'm still happy that they got rid of a lot of stuff, though. The useless scenes. But that's basically it. But I understand why some scenes were cut. I don't know what the Snyder Cut is. I think it's just a cut version. Is this? I don't know what Snyder Cut is. Anyway, uh, final thoughts. I think it's better than the original, but still not good. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Bye.